Yeah, in September 5 we tell the event of that tragic day in 72 in Munich, but from a very distinctive perspective. It is a true story of a crew of sports television broadcasters of ABC Sports that had to make the switch from reporting on the Olympics to reporting on this crisis on this day in Munich.
I think what's thrilling about it and what he makes thrilling are some of the issues that lie at the core of the movie, which are about journalism and about the way that we take in these live crisis situations and what is the point of view that most accurately tells the story. It's at breakneck speed, the whole movie. It's got just this incredible ensemble of actors that, and Jim McKay. The real Jim McKay is in the movie playing himself, and I think in some ways what he says and the way that he says it is something that we can all think about.
Really got to hand that to Tim Fehlbaum, the director. He was just, absolutely. He's very, very kind of interested in design anyway, but he was obsessed with the accuracy and authenticity. As a director, interested in cameras and technical equipment also. He is one of those directors that's really interested in that stuff. And it was just very, very important to him because it was real events and hard events. It was important to him to be accurate. So they rebuilt the studio. They got pretty much all the equipment from strange collectors online, and that was almost a functioning studio. All the screens worked. None of the things that you normally happen. Every switch worked. There was nothing that didn't work. The phones. It was old stuff, but it didn't look old in there. It was brand new at the time.
Well, when you have great artists around you and a great production design team and people who are really motivated to get it right, that helps in an enormous way. Our production designers were able to find old equipment that had long been forgotten. They were able to source it. They were able to get it working. They were able to build a set that was almost an exact recreation of the building that the ABC News team was in. And we were able to have machines and televisions that were actually working. So that made our job so much easier. And then on top of that, we had the actual footage from ABC.
Yeah, it's wonderful and intimidating because you're being asked to bring your top game. It's great to have the first day on set and realise, everyone's very good. I have to be very good if I don't want to stick out. But it's also, it's very good. It's wonderful because there were lots of scenes. We're always in that room together, and I got to be in the room for some really fantastic acting, and there's always something to learn, especially from people like Peter Sarsgaard and John Magaro, and also Ben Chaplin. They're wonderful colleagues.
I think it's a story about journalistic integrity and how people in positions to relay information and how they need to have integrity to be true.
This is really crazy. This is like a really like walking through a dream right now. This journey of this movie is beyond our wildest dreams, and we are very proud of that.
So I did a lot of research. I wanted to use some of the original lenses that were used back in the day, and we found like an old vintage lens that was made actually in Munich that they used to shoot the Olympics, and I sourced some of them on eBay. Like we modified them to shoot on our film cameras. And then we tried to capture this as if we were a documentary crew documenting what's happening in that control room and like follow the story wherever it takes us. It's like actually what our characters do in the film.
Our cast is, best in game. We have Peter, we have John, we have Leonie, we have Ben. What they managed to do in this movie without any showboating, but just playing these real, authentic people navigating these circumstances is kind of beyond belief. I think when you watch the movie, you come away feeling like together they were all the protagonists, and they do such an incredible job of playing off of each other and then not trying to upstage each other and just really going in for the kill. They're an incredible team.